Welcome back to This We Only Heard a Little. That's Austin.
That's Katie.
This week we're doing Double Teamed. And also, this is a really weird week. It's trick or treat today. I just made a bunch of horribly rendered mouse ears and tails for us to pass out candy. So we're really recording this in between stuff.
Yeah.
Bear with us.
Yep. We couldn't find a song or a trailer or
Any little clip.
at all, so getting right into us today.
We could insert some basketball sneaker squeak.
This week we're doing Double Teamed.
The movie came out in 2002. The director was Dwayne Dunham again from Halloween Town fame.
I didn't notice
Fame.
anything similar.
No. I mean, I didn't hate it. That was something.
I did not hate it. And if you don't know anything about sports, you can still watch this movie.
We knew nothing.
Just don't pay attention when they're doing sports.
Also, we don't think that it's that accurate of a portrayal of sports, but we don't know
We don't know.
because we have no knowledge of this. But it's based on a true story that was embellished.
On a loose story.
And it's set in 1985, which was kind of interesting, except some characters were more 80s than others.
Some were 80s, some were early 2000s.
Very appropriate, though, because it's basketball season. We Googled that.
We had to
I mean,
find
we
out.
knew.
We knew. Definitely.
It's got Christmas in it, and now it's November, what is it, the 2nd?
It's
3rd?
a Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas movie.
I feel like it starts out in summer, but then it becomes Christmas.
Christmas was very short-lived.
Everything was short-lived.
So I guess we'll just get into it.
We start with a vicious workout that is way too much for me.
Oh, yeah.
Things are falling off the walls.
She was jogging. I don't know why they didn't just go for a run or have a treadmill.
Liquids are shaking.
I guess it was the 80s. People were getting murdered a lot. I mean, still.
Oh my gosh. Their sister bickering. Are they twins?
They're twins, but
Fraternal twins?
they do not look alike.
We believe in real life that they're identical twins.
Yeah.
But in this movie,
Probably should have Googled that, but, you know.
in this movie, they could be neighbors. They could be strangers.
Yes.
They kind of look 28,
They did everybody in this movie looked 28 and up.
28 to 40.
Yep, yep.
They played 17-year-olds, but I love a movie where adults play high schoolers. And you find out that they play volleyball. Where's the basketball? That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, they
I
were
was
playing
confused.
volleyball. Their dad's so involved in their lives. He was at their practice being involved in meddling, and then he was talking to the coach. So I guess he wasn't the coach. But
I don't remember this movie.
that guy that was actually the coach was telling their dad that, they have some real talent, but they're never going to get scouted at this school. So he comes up with a scheme to move. But the girls don't know that yet. The girls are riding home from school on a tandem bike because that's what twins do. My
no.
mom is a twin, and I don't think she's ever ridden a tandem bike. But Disney has to make them seem like twins.
So, of course, they have to share everything, even a bicycle.
One bike.
Back at home, the parents are talking about moving away.
Yeah, they're gearing up to tell them. They're like, Heidi and Heather, you're gifted.
They want them to get recruited at a high school
Yeah, at this point,
volleyball game.
they're not even moving to a different house yet. At this point, they're just moving to a different school, and they're going to pull the wool over on the school's eyes and lie that they live in the district or something.
And, of course, the kids walk in during this conversation.
Yeah, it's emotional.
They're pissed.
They're dramatic.
Oh, yeah. Teenagers.
Yeah. One is more emotional. That would be Heidi. And Heather is more reserved. She just wants to do everything perfectly that her dad wants her to do.
Yes. But everybody is pretty much on the same page. The twins are pissed. The mom's pissed. Everyone storms off. And we get a Disney cut immediately to them moving
To a different school. They get dropped off.
already.
It seems
this
like...
movie was the choppiest.
Oh, my God. Yes.
that we
And
have
everything
seen.
was endings. Literally, as we went through it, we were like, okay, it's the end of them being at this school. And then it's the, I guess, beginning of them being at the new school. But everything's the end.
Everything happens
We just-
quickly.
Come into a scene and it's ending. This school seems like it's at a beach. There are palm trees and stuff. I think they're in California, but where they were before, it was like the forest. It seemed like it's a very different climate.
And you literally go right from them moving right to them being at school. And it's like, okay. So now they're at their new school and they stick out because it would appear that they're at a rich school.
Yes. The school is way bigger. Dad drops them off and the cars in the parking lot are all
Ferraris and
yeah, I don't know any fancy cars.
very expensive cars. And they have one of those surfer wood-sided cars.
A Woody, station
Is that
wagon.
what it's called?
Yeah.
National
I
Lampoon's
mean, I don't know. Oh no, we mentioned National Lampoons again. We have to do it.
Yeah, we have to do National Lampoons.
Is that hot glue gun still on? I think it is.
It's Christmas. do you tell?
Unplug it. Is it plugged in?
Yeah.
It's on. Don't touch it.
Ow, it's hot.
I thought I smelled it burning.
It's hot.
Lay it on this.
Oh my god. It's stuck in a plant.
Okay.
People are tall shaming them at their new school.
Yeah, they're all like, I guess, they're supposed to be like 6 feet tall, but in reality, they're 5'9". We Googled. By the way, I've never seen this movie before.
I've seen it. I just don't recall.
Yeah, this was my first time watching it, so we were Googling. And like, all I remembered about it was the movie Surfers, like, promos for it that were like, we were constantly putting things in the girls' shoes to make them taller. And because they weren't. And that's why we Googled it. But
All I remembered was that they ate grilled cheese.
yeah,
And that may happen.
it
It may happen later.
probably does. So they're at their school and they're picking classes, I guess. And their school offers Italian as a language elective. We had Spanish or sign language
Yeah.
at our school. That's it. You got Italian?
And like a little 7-year-old walks up and is like,
Staring at them.
yeah.
For being tall.
For being tall. Why are you there?
Why is he 8 and she's
Why-
27?
Why is he there? And you can totally tell that they're pointing the cameras up at them
Yeah,
at
there's
an
a lot
angle
of-
to make them look really tall.
There's a lot of creative camera angles and tricks they're trying to do that are really obvious, but it's fine. A lot of the students do not look 80s. Some of them do, but her friend Amy, who she's becoming friends with now, is the most 80s.
She's so 80s.
She's from the drama club and she's trying to get her to sign up.
So she obviously does. She just made a friend.
She doesn't really want to do sports. Heidi's not all about sports. Heather's the one that's obsessed with her dad, I guess.
Yeah, but she can do this between volleyball season and everything, so she's fine.
Yeah.
Because they're still playing volleyball right now. Basketball, where are you at? I'm so confused.
It took a while to get to the basketball. But we're getting there now. Heather goes to the gym.
Oh, how many people were practicing at once?
All of them.
The whole school was in the damn gym.
They wouldn't have even been able to do anything. They would have been bumping into each
No.
other.
There were so many different teams of things going on.
So many activities.
It was a lot.
So she takes her volleyball bucket.
To the other gym?
We had 2 gyms when I went to
School has 2 gyms.
a different
Another
school.
school?
Yeah. She takes her bucket of volleyballs into the second gym and spills them as she walks in.
And immediately gets noticed by the coach.
She's tall, so they want her
team.
to join the team.
/ gym.
She says there that she's just shy of 6 foot or something like
I'm
that.
just south of 6 feet. You're 5'9".
That was really annoying Austin.
What on earth?
Heidi, shot back home. Heidi's on the phone being the Ryan Vine. And she got invited to be at a chaperoned party.
To a party.
I guess go to, not be at.
A chaperone party is
same.
already lame. And the parents are having a deep conversation about how they have to keep it under wraps that they don't live in the district.
The dad says that they should go out for basketball because it'll keep them in shape for volleyball, but Heidi wants to be in the Wizard of Oz.
And she should be allowed to go into the Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
She can play volleyball. Other one can play basketball.
He's so controlling of their lives, but he tries to do it in like
Tomas.
I'm a loving dad way because
Yeah,
he's
like
around.
for your future.
But,
They can build their own futures. They're fine.
They're fine. I mean, it worked out, I guess, but like, did they want to do that? Who knows? I don't know anything about their lives. Did they have regrets?
But Heidi goes to the audition. Heather goes to basketball practice. And Heather goes to basketball practice. And the mean girl's being a mean girl.
Yeah, there's a short girl who's automatically having a basketball rivalry with her. And she says it's her team and don't try to make a name for yourself here. And it's like, it's high school sports.
The basketball practicing scene was so fast because now we're at the party.
Yeah, Heidi pulls up at the party and it's at a mega mansion. And she has her dad drop her off around the corner in his station wagon.
Take me to the back building.
It's in the back building. We'll take you there. She lies and says she had her driver drop her off to her friend. I don't know why you have to lie.
Why would you lie to your friend? You're not friends.
And you're a youth. You can say your
You're in high
dad dropped
school.
you off.
Yeah.
She's digging a hole of rich lies, and the mean girl's asking her where she lives, and she mega lies and makes up an address that doesn't even exist. And they're like, that's not a street here.
She basically said she lives in a seaside castle. And then finally her friend is like, do you live here? And she was like, yes,
That's the address.
I do. They're going to go there.
Yes.
Anybody would go there.
You gave them an address. I would have been like, I don't know, I just moved here. It took me forever to learn my new address.
Oh, and then we meet the heartthrob. You can tell that he's the heartthrob.
Yeah, we're not at the party though. We shot again back to the gym.
Oh, we're at the gym.
And the heartthrob is there spinning a ball on his hand like, what's that guy from Ned's Declassified's name?
Seth.
Seth?
Yes.
Spinning a ball
I just
like
watched
Seth.
it yesterday.
Oh my God. But that was a weird throwaway scene. He didn't even speak. It was just that like
It
you
panned
could
to him.
get it panned to him and it was like he was talking to a reporter, like you could get scouted there, I guess is what it was implying.
Yeah. And the mean girl goes up to Heather, and she's not even the one that was at the party that made up the fake address.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes up to Heather and is like, went to your address, found a donut shop.
Yeah, but Heidi had told Heather that she lied because she wanted them to like her. So Heather was like, I got a cover for her. And she's like, she messed up the address.
You could mess up your address. They just moved.
Literally, yes.
And they're 17. They're not going to get...
I would be like, I don't know the streets. I
Yeah.
can't drive. But Heather later confides in Heidi that she misses her friends and she doesn't like doing things so separate because Heidi's going out for the play and Heather's playing basketball and she really wants Heidi to play basketball, but Heidi's like, I have a life, excuse me. And Heidi seems to be thriving there. She's making friends.
And then we go back to the house.
It cuts again.
And we weren't sure who was playing basketball with the dad at first, but it was Heidi.
She seems to be gifted.
He was actually kind of tricking her into playing this game because he wants to let her know that she joined the team.
Yeah, he just talked to the coach for her.
Yeah.
He says she has to go out for basketball.
It's important for college.
He controls their lives too much.
And she throws a basketball in his face.
Yeah.
He catches it though, but wonderful.
She accuses Heather of putting their dad up to that because she knew that Heather wanted her to join the basketball team. Mm-hmm. And she doesn't want to do any of that stuff because she's always second best to Heather. She's always being compared to Heather, and their dad clearly favors Heather.
She angst runs through a beaded curtain. She just slams right through it.
You gotta get you one of those.
Slams it like a door. I need a beaded curtain.
Razzles it like a door.
But now we're at school, and Heidi has to resign from drama club.
She dramatically resigns from drama club.
Dramatically? Oh, dramatically resigns.
Fitting because
from
it's dramatic.
drama club. I'd be like, no, come back. You're literally perfect.
You got the lead.
And she's at basketball practice now after she quit, and they're basketball fighting. I think during the movie we looked at each other and said this at the same time, like they're basketball fighting.
Yes,
because there's no other way to say this.
Yes.
And Heidi like starts doing this back and forth thing with her feet. It's like real bouncy.
Yeah, she's doing a
back
weird
and
ankle
forth
thing.
I kind of it flooded a memory back, and I was like, I think that's their lucky thing that they do, and
their secret
I
move.
recalled that.
Yeah, she passes the ball to Heather, who misses. Also, I wrote in my notes, I hate sports, so I guess I was really bored during this scene. I don't care about the basketball. What I guess it's the whole movie.
And then we get to see a glimpse of Nikki the mean girl's life. We're back at her house, and
Yeah, we know her name now.
she really wants attention from her dad, and she's sad, but he's business leaving, and he's like, I'll be at your game tonight. Don't worry. This is kind of letting you in on her being why she's mean.
Yeah.
Little tidbit there.
Her dad didn't love her enough, so she's mean and lashing out irrationally.
Yeah. And now we're at the game.
We're at the game, and
He's
it's like
there.
a skirmish.
I don't know because
Should have Googled that. Something
I
where the
think
players play against each other.
after the game, though, we were like, wasn't that their first game? Why are they making cuts now? We were confused. We don't know how basketballs work.
Yeah.
We don't know how basketball works.
And we realized it was the one whole school team playing against each other in a scrimmage.
Yeah.
Because the twins were on opposite teams.
I don't understand. And the coach is like, show me what you got before I'm making final cuts.
And Heather tells Heidi, once second best, always second best. Freaking rude.
They wanted to be on the team together. Just uplift
mean.
each other.
Yes.
Uplift. And Nikki gets benched for being a ball hog,
Yeah.
being grouchy.
Bad
And she gets
attitude.
very angry.
Yep. The guy commentating was only talking about them, Heather and Heidi. And Vicky was like, there's other players. And then they were like,
Yeah.
get to the bench. So there wouldn't be other players.
And anyways, at the game, Heather ends up scoring the winning goal basket.
I guess.
And the dad is very open about liking Heather way more than Heidi.
Yeah, because Heidi's team lost, and they run to Heather and are like, great job, Heather. I would have comforted the one who lost first. Then you'll get to the winner.
And the mom's very angry. Okay, in Disney movies, one of the parents is either dead or divorced, and I smell a divorce. She's very fed up with him the whole movie.
Please stop favoring one of our daughters, you asshole.
And then it goes over to Nikki, and she's looking real mischievous.
She's up to
Has
mischief.
a little note. In
I
her
assumed
hand.
that it was the principal telling them they didn't live in the district, and I wasn't
Yeah.
right.
She takes to his office, and yeah, that's it.
She just leaves a note for him to find.
And
And then there's a basketball team crowning ceremony.
there's an audience in an auditorium.
We've never gone out for sports, so we have no idea like how teams are chosen. Like, do they
Is this
write
normal?
a list? Do they call you? I assume they don't fill an auditorium with people in chairs and then call up each player that made the team to stand on the stage and get applause as if they're in a Miss America contest. Wouldn't that have been extra humiliating to the people that didn't make the team?
Yes,
We
the
want
whole
people to know that
student
you
body
suck.
was there.
Yes, and all their parents.
I don't know, but they all obviously make the team. Nikki, the twins, all the good ones.
All the main characters
all the main
are crowned
characters
at the basketball
miraculously
crowning ceremony.
make the team. And then it's another day, and the principal's having a meeting with the dad. He's telling them that the girls have to unenroll, have to
Leave. Please leave.
have to leave themselves from the school.
He
because
gives
they're not
them
in
a
the district.
deadline. Yeah, they get like a warning.
He had
like,
already given them a deadline, and he's like, "Give me a week." He's like, "I gave you a week."
Oh my God.
And now here we are. So he tells them they have to get out, leave right now. It's the end of them
you
going
and
to the
me.
school.
Oh my God.
my gosh. But basketball is everything to this family. Now, I guess, volleyball was just everything to this family. Sports are everything
The
to
dad
this family. The
cares about-
dad.
Sports fame.
And now they're somberly moving.
Yep. They have to move to Sandy Soares' apartment or trailer park. We weren't sure, but I think it's an apartment now. But someone stole the H. So it's.
Sandy Soares. What a nightmare.
Yep.
And the mom and dad are already fighting. Mm-hmm.
But the sisters are getting along again. So that's something.
Yeah. The dad is just taking the sports too seriously, and the mom wants their entire house back, not their little
Tiny apartment.
apartment. Or we didn't know if it was an apartment or like a trailer
Yeah.
complex. We didn't know.
Some obviously low income thing because they made a huge deal about it.
Yeah.
Because everybody else is rich. But the sisters are getting along. They're playing basketball in the court at the trailer park or apartment complex. And Heidi explains her foot ankle thing and she calls it the Ollie shuffle. Now you see it, now you don't. So she can trick people, I guess. Throw the ball, misdirect.
And now we're at a team meeting for the basketball team.
Yep, back at basketball press.
And they
Back at basketball practice.
and they're already invited to like a basketball tournament in New York City during Christmas.
Yeah, they're going to be spending Christmas in New York.
They
Also,
haven't had a game. All we had was our scrimmage.
they haven't had a game. I mean, a lot of people came to their basketball crowning.
I guess. But it's quick, and they're all violently smacking gum, and I hate it. And
Yeah, every single person there had gum, and you could see it the
I shouldn't
whole
be
time.
able to see your gum.
It was really weird. But they have to pay some of their own way, so all the
Nikki's
rich
like,
kids are like, how are you
Is that
gonna
gonna be
afford
a
it, you poor bitch?
problem?
So
So Heidi and Heather, they don't even show us getting jobs. They just go out and get some damn jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And they're boatsmen on a boat. They're little boats cleaners.
yeah, they're scrubbing a boat. Then they
Um,
start busking. They start tap dancing.
Every time I see a boat now, I just want it to be named the Panache, like
Panaccio,
Brett Michaels.
Rock of Love,
But that
season
just
1.
keeps not happening. Oh, and
One day
then-
when you own a boat,
one day when I own a boat, I don't want a boat.
that seems
What am I
like
gonna do on a boat?
so much maintenance. Anyway,
They're tap dancing,
they're tap dance busking on the street to earn money.
and she tips her hat. They get money, and then now we're at the airport.
Yep. Now we're in New
they've,
York.
They've had enough money. We're at the airport. It's we're there. We're not abbreviating this.
No.
The movie.
Literally, we were like, oh my God, it's Christmas. And then we were like, they're back at the airport. They're home.
Okay. Yeah, they're wearing shorts again now outside. What? Okay, what?
We got to New York. They went to the basketball meetup. And it seems like they lost. But then Heather, I think, won MVP. And they were like, it's the first time the player from the not winning team, I don't know, the losing team won the MVP. We don't know basketball.
Yeah.
Something happened.
Most
But they
valuable
lost.
player.
And Heather won.
And now we're at the airport getting picked up.
Yep.
Okay.
It was a Christmas movie for 5 seconds.
It was Christmas in New York, and
Yes.
now it's over. It's probably summer again.
Where was Kevin? He
Who
was there.
knows? Who's Kevin?
Remember Home Alone? Lost in New
Oh,
York?
I thought you were talking about the heartthrob. I was like, I think his name is Galen.
It's Galen. But they're home and they're meeting up with their parents and everyone's like, I missed you, Mom and Dad. And then Nikki's sadly like, Hi, driver, take me home, please. I'm mad.
Yeah, but the twins feel bad, so they take a little olive branch
A
over to her.
reluctant olive branch.
Reluctant olive
But
branch.
she was really mean.
And she tells him to go away and then is immediately like,
She's literally like,
Here's my whole
leave
life."
me alone. Okay, so here's what's going on.
and you find out that Nikki's just angry because she's not the star of the team anymore. But
Her
they're
dad's not around.
friends now, suddenly. But Disney needs to realize you don't have to be an awful creature to each other.
Yes. I just wonder how that shaped our interactions as children, to be honest.
Yeah. Disney movies fluctuate as far as how toxic the characters are. Some of them, they're more wholesome,
Yeah.
then some of them we get Nicki's.
Yeah. Be kind to each other. But anyway, they're friends, and they take the limo. Now that they've had all their conflict, they're friends. And they take the limo to the twins' house to eat grilled cheeses on Christmas.
No, they're eating bacon, bean, and cheese sandwiches.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I thought it was grilled cheeses. But
It looked like grilled cheeses when they were
completely
making it.
It looks like a refried bean,
so much.
sloppy Jane mess.
It was a mess. And then they go play 1 a.m. b-ball in the trailer park, I guess, or apartment complex basketball court.
When the heartthrob comes out, he lives there.
He's like, you're making so much noise, but here's the H. I stole it to fix the basketball hoop.
Yep, it's Sandy Shores. Sandy Shores H is there.
Yep.
And he fixed the broken basketball hoop.
And they're like, you live here? Oh my God.
I didn't realize that the hoop was broken because I don't know basketball.
No, I also didn't notice.
And he's flirting with all of them.
All
and
of
they're
them?
also all flirting back. And Christmas is over still. I'm still not over that. It was quick.
It was so quick. I was like, this is a Christmas movie. Oh my God. And then we were like, is it? What's it? Did
Now
that
we're at a
happen?
basketball game.
Now we're at a basketball game.
That quick.
Yeah, and there's music indicating that it's like a big game. The coach,
Yeah.
the other coach is being really aggressive and stuff, and their coach is giving them a pep talk about winning, and their dad is yelling at the coach, and I don't know what was happening.
No.
I was just really confused. I was like, some basketball stuff is going down.
And they're making like a game plan and like a little huddle, and it's overdubbed.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't sound like they were in the bottom of a well, so yeah.
And the dad tells the coach, do not blow this, because Heidi is the one taking the free throw.
He needs to
for
believe in
something.
her.
I don't know why you take free throws, but
Yeah, he was like, Heather needed to do it, but Heidi's doing it. I don't really know. Could they have switched? I don't know.
I don't know. But Heidi made all the free throws. Woot.
She got baskets.
They win, I guess. I'm confused.
They seem to have won, and the mom tells the dad, I told you so, because they won, I guess. Heather is sad now.
The dad just goes to whichever teen is succeeding at the moment,
Yeah.
which is just disgusting.
He's just destroying their self-esteem.
Yes.
Heather is sad because Heidi did okay, because their dad pits them against each other because he's a fucking monster.
Yes.
And then Heather is playing aggressive basketball with a heartthrob.
Oh,
She's
yeah,
like, I
we're
need
back
to
at the complex.
practice.
And she's very much overdoing it. He even tells her to stop overdoing it.
Yeah, and then she freaking breaks her ankle. Well, I think sprains, but like both ankles are like, whoop, whoop.
In my eyes, it was broken.
Yes.
It's very dramatic.
Mom and Galen helped her,
And
and
whenever she breaks it, she's like, Dad's gonna be mad.
yes, not like ow.
Ow. I'm broken.
My ankle.
Or ow, I'm so sprained. We don't know.
It's Dad isn't gonna like me anymore. If I was the mom, I would just be like, you're getting a new dad.
And I don't even think they took her. Did they take her to the doctor?
Didn't think they took her to the hospital.
Because we just went right. They could have. They could have just not told us.
That's
Because we
very
went
true.
right upstairs. She's got ice on it. The mom's telling her like old stories,
Yeah,
giving her a
they're
little
having a
pep
heart-to-heart,
talk,
yeah.
classic Disney / real life mom stuff.
But also Heather's mom was like, stop being a bitch sister. Don't be mean. And Heather's like, I wanted basketball to be my thing, but Heidi's better at it. But like, why did she pressure Heidi into joining in the first place then?
Yeah.
And Mom tells her to play basketball because she loves it, not for any other reason.
And now we're at another big game. What the fuck?
Yeah, another game. It just cuts to the games, and they're already happening.
And they're already happening.
Like, we're gonna mount through them. There's points on the scoreboard.
Maybe
It's the end.
Maybe you would know what was going on if you liked basketball.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I absolutely don't know.
We've had a lot of big games also.
There are a lot of big games. Heather's on crutches, though, at the game, and she's benched, obviously, because she's on crutches.
Yeah.
And the commentator keeps saying that they're double teamed, but I don't know what
this is
that
the
means.
movie name.
Yeah, they kept saying the movie name, but we were like, what does double teamed mean? I guess we
No.
should have Googled that.
It's fine.
It's fine. They said it a lot, though.
But we wanted to keep track of how many Disney movies said their name in them, and we don't have any
is one of them.
statistics for you.
Hell yeah, no. I mean, they said it in Halloween Town because they were like, welcome to Halloween Town.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. But the twins' dad brought Nikki's dad to the game because he realized probably that
finally
she
came.
was there on Christmas. And her
How do
dad
they know
sucks.
each other?
He met Nikki when she came for grilled cheeses. Maybe he was like, I'm going to yellow pages your dad.
Maybe.
Maybe he asked the driver. But Heidi's having a big moment, and they seem to be winning. I don't know.
Heather's flinging her crutch around, like, woo, supporting you.
And then Nikki got boob punched into the goalpost. But then she's like, stall, and she left. Why did she stall?
Oh, after Nikki gets hurt, they go into a little huddle.
Oh.
And Heather's like, just stall, BRB. And she
Yeah.
leaves. You know what's going to happen. You know she's going to come back.
Yep, they're 1 point away from winning, and they have 7 seconds on the clock. Heather is coming back in her basketball outfit, and she's going to play on her busted ankle. She's like
Uniform.
limping.
Basketball uniform.
Oh, uniform. Her basketball outfit.
And Heather comes back and opens the door to the gym. The entire
got that.
gym starts slow clapping.
Did they slow clap?
The entire gym started slow clapping.
Oh, my God.
I love a slow clap. And her limp slowly got better as she was walking.
Just had to walk it
I
off,
don't understand that.
I guess. I've never sprained my ankle either, so. There's a lot of knowledge I don't have in regards to this movie, but she's going to be a decoy and hold some of the players off of Heidi so that Heidi can make baskets. And I guess because they're twins, they'll be like, I'm confused. But they're not
Yes.
twins. They don't look alike at all.
And then Heather gets the ball, and she immediately starts doing the
Heidi's
ankle move.
Ankle ollie shuffle.
How's she doing that on her broken ankle?
I don't know.
I don't understand. And they do this like same play that they did earlier that wasn't a big thing, where she just like launches the ball into left field.
And then Heidi got it, and they made the shot that they missed from earlier
They
because they're
made
in
it.
sync now.
They
In
made it.
sync. R.I.P.
And they win.
And then they win, and the dad apologizes for playing favorites. The coach
Good.
roasts him for having had favorites, and he says that both girls are good. Don't be a dick, dad.
You guys should go to basketball camp over the summer.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, also they're talking about forming a WNBA, Women's National Basketball Association.
Ooh, that's probably what that stands for. And the dad's like, you know what, Heidi? You can go to drama camp.
Do whatever you
Don't worry
like.
about basketball camp.
Yeah, even though,
I don't know why he came around.
yeah, they
But
should.
I'm happy.
Yes. Well, I don't know. He's learning.
And then we fast forward in time to a lie.
It shoots into the future, and they're playing professionally. One's on the Sparks team, and one's on the Monarchs team.
But it doesn't even matter.
Don't know where those teams are from.
No.
It doesn't matter. Also, that's a lie. We Googled some trivia about the movie, and turns out they never played on a team together or against.
Or
is that the word?
against each other.
Or against each other.
What the hell?
And they said it's one of their biggest regrets. So they made it a lie in the end of their Disney Channel original movie.
They could have ended it any other way.
They could have ended it with the truth, but it's fine.
Yep.
Makes for a better ending, I guess. In 1989, they received full basketball scholarships, and then they were assigned to a professional thing, is what the text over the end of the movie says.
And that was the end of the movie. Like,
That was literally it.
it was a choppy movie. It was quick, but I think that's what made it good.
Yeah.
And it was actually one of the longer Disney movies. They usually run around hour and 20. I think this one was, what, an hour and 33 or something?
Yeah, it was longer. We were going to
So-
do Scream Team, but we
Yeah.
realized it was Halloween, and Halloween's over. Well,
we
it's
have
trick or
to-
treat today for us, but
Halloween begins again for us in January after the holiday season is over.
yeah, but we got to take a Christmas break.
But we have to take a Christmas
An
break.
intense Christmas break.
November 1st to January 1st is Christmas.
Yep.
But I love this movie.
I'm surprised.
I'm very surprised.
Would you watch it again?
I would watch it again. Not anytime soon, but
Yeah. I don't
I'd watch it again one day.
If I accidentally watched it again, I wouldn't be upset. If somehow it was like on,
Yeah.
I don't think I would seek it out. There's too much content now to rewatch it. But
Yeah.
another fun fact is that Poppy, who played Heather, went on to be a brand manager or market manager or something for a bunch of wine brands. So she's just like a wine lady.
You know, I
now.
love wine.
I hate wine. It makes
You
me
hate
heave.
wine.
I hate wine. I want to like it. I want to be like cool and drink dark red wine, but I'm an infant and I can't. And Annie, who played Heidi, is now a widely known photographer. So they're still doing stuff, but not at all
They took their
what
money
they
and ran.
once did. Yes.
Smart gals.
Smart gals. But they're both beautiful. And I think one of them has a baby.
Uh.
So that's a thing.
But don't forget, for the months of November and December, we're going to start doing every other week. So
Yeah.
we will be back on November 19th.
With an unknown movie. We have one that we think we're going to do, but we've been, like, literally we changed our mind as we started watching Scream Queen. No, Scream Team this time. So it's subject to change.
I think we're sugar high.
I think so. We've been like sitting here eating Halloween candy. It's literally like trick or treat starts in an hour, so I guess we should probably like
Yeah,
get
I
ready
have to
for
go
that.
dress up like a mouse.
Yeah, we're mice.
Duh. Oh, that wasn't planned.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Really helps if you share.
Give us a little comment.
Yeah, if you want to.
Find us on the internet. Find us on Instagram. We have the longest. This is only her little podcast on Instagram. You have to say it faster to run out of breath.
Follow us on YouTube, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and Podbean. And I guess we're going to go get ready for some trick-or-treaters.
And with that, see you guys in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Bye.